not discovery sessions, not get acquainted sessions, but just conversations. Most of us are connecting virtually these days using Zoom or YouTube video or Be Live TV or whatever your pleasure. And you just never know where there's an opportunity waiting to be unearthed that could be of benefit to you and everyone that you serve. For example, how many Zoom invitations to connect have you received in the last several weeks? And how many of them have you accepted? Sometimes we'll be self-isolating and putting our heads down and trying to deal with whatever life has just served up. And maybe the answer or the antidote to whatever ails us is simply to connect and be of contribution. So I've started saying yes to invitations to connect by Zoom video in small groups and large groups. And I don't show up with the idea that I want to sell anything. I just show up with the idea of who I can meet, how I can help, could I make a contribution? Is there some value that I could add? Could I have some fun on the call? And who knows what magic might happen? So this is the reason I'm telling you this is there's a wonderful woman in my community named Cyndi Oneill-Dady, and she runs a group called the Exceptional Connections Group. And up until recently, she's been a live event person. She's done live events, and she has sold out crowds every time. And she can only hold as many people as can fit in the room. And when this stay-at-home order happened, she had to quickly shift gears and learn how to do events online. And so she's quickly learned how to do that. And she's getting more and more masterful with every event she hosts. And what do you know? We started connecting on some of her live calls. And one of them, I remember that she loved to write jingles about funny things that were happening in her business, and she would actually sing them live at events. And I said, why don't we write a jingle right now about coping with the pandemic using Zoom video? And by the end of the call, we'd written a song. And it was totally spontaneous, and it was something that entertained other people that were on the call. And we just got this great rapport going. And so what do you know? She invited me to the next call, and I showed up. And it turned out that someone on the call had a question that I could answer with the expertise that I have. So I just generously shared ideas and suggestions to help that person with no agenda. And what do you know? The value was delivered, and Cyndi reached out to me and said, I'd really like to have a conversation with you that our whole community could benefit from. Will you please be my guest on my Conversations That Connect meetup that I do virtually? And of course I said yes. And what do you know? Today at noon Pacific is the day that we're going to do that Conversations That Connect live that we're going to be doing on Zoom, big surprise. And I just wanted you to know that it just sort of happened organically. It just showing up at a Zoom meeting, being of service, being of contribution, having a spirit of fun, invited in a couple of wonderful opportunities for me to be of contribution. And what do you know? I got an invitation to be the guest on her new show, which I'm very honored to be a part of. So I'd love to have you join us today for that call, and I'll post how you can join us, including the Zoom link with the password so you can be a part of it. And you can be a voyeur to the conversation. We're going to be talking about daring to step up to new ways to serve, especially during this time of great change in our lives. And I don't know where it's going to go, but I have a feeling it's going to be really good. And I would be so thrilled to have you join us. So my question to you is, will you say yes to the next invitation to connect? Will you see what you can do to contribute to that conversation? And will you be arms wide open to receive whatever leveraged opportunity to share your message might unfold simply because you showed up as the very best you could be and let magic happen organically? So my name is Nancy Juetten. I'm the Get Known to Get Paid mentor. I'm so glad you're here at the channel. Please subscribe so you never miss a video. And if you think other people can benefit from the content I share, the more the merrier. All right, I hope to see you at noon. And you know what? I'm pretty sure there will be a replay, but it's always best to show up live, don't you think? All right, that's enough for now. We will see you soon.